These are serious times, and I want to put one question in front of you and answer it in about 4 or 5 minutes, because Cornell made us promise we're not going to go on and on. 5 minutes. So here's the question. Who would be the best next governor? I don't think it's enough to beat Governor Corbett. We are going to beat Governor Corbett, but it's up to the Democratic voters. It's up to the Democratic voters not to elect the third best or the second best. You must figure out who is going to be the best next governor. We need the best in these serious times. And what I want to suggest to you is that I have the background, the record of accomplishments. It's not just about holding office, it's what you do with the office when you've held the office. And I've got the plans for the future that in fact would make me the best next governor. So here's a couple things to keep in mind as you figure out this question. You're looking at somebody who came out of law school and worked for legal services in the city of Philadelphia, representing low-income families who couldn't pay their utility bills, who often resorted to dangerous heating and lighting substitutes, kerosene heaters, candles. How many of you have known a family who's had to resort to that after their gas service or other things have been shut off? I see some hands going up here. And I've unfortunately seen what happens sometimes when that occurs. Tragedy. Fires result, and children and senior citizens have died in those kinds of events. I was the public advocate in the city of Philadelphia representing consumers to keep bills down. Then I had the good fortune to serve on the Public Utility Commission with, as a result of Governor Casey. I worked with Governor Casey, a great, great Democratic governor. And in that period of time, when I held the position of Public Utility Commissioner, what did I do? I did 2 things that I'll mention to you tonight. The first thing is that I got a 14-year rate cap on your electric bills. Now think about that for a moment. Your electric bills were rate capped for 14 years, meaning they couldn't raise your electric bills for 14 years. How many of you would like that for your college tuition or your cable TV rate? How many hands want to go up? Well, you're looking at somebody who actually got that done with electricity. That's a real accomplishment that saved everybody in this room hundreds of dollars, and collectively across the state about $10 billion. But I also had an opportunity to put in place programs for every electric utility and every gas utility for those families and those individuals, sometimes senior citizens, who couldn't pay their full electric bill or the full gas bill. Assistance programs for those who needed a helping hand. And we got that in place for hundreds of thousands of Pennsylvanians all across Pennsylvania and right here in central Pennsylvania. That's a reality today, that we have those programs in place because of my service at the Public Utility Commission. Then I had the great fortune of working for a nonprofit environmental group, and I worked on protecting our environment. And I don't apologize for being concerned about our environment. Clean air and clean water are vital, totally vital to our future. By the way, that's something that Republicans used to understand but have forgotten. Us Democrats proudly now stand as defenders of the environment, and too often we're standing alone. And we know we are standing alone when it comes to Governor Corbett, who has sold out this state to the gas drillers, who won't even tax them and certainly won't strongly regulate them. When I was in the Department of Environmental Protection and the leader of that agency, I was a tough regulator for the gas drillers. My department issued 1,200 violations to the gas drillers in 1 year. 1,200 violations to the gas drillers in 1 year. I went to war with Cabot Oil and Gas because they caused a mess in Dimmock, Pennsylvania, where gas was reached their water wells as a result of mistakes by the gas drilling company. And I got a $4.1 million settlement for those 18 families. They got an escrow account with over $200,000 per family as a result of the work that I did on their behalf. And I doubled the number of inspectors, and I rewrote the rule book, and so on. So when I had the opportunity to serve, I got things done. So when you have other Democratic candidates for governor coming before you, ask, what did you do when you had these offices? What did you do to make my life better? What did you do for the poor? What did you do for the middle class? And now I'm running for governor. I have a website up. It's hangerforgovernor.com. And now you can't forget my name, right? coat hanger, cliffhanger, John Hanger, all right? Go to the website, hangerforgovernor.com. You'll see my plans for the future. My past lets you know that I'll get what I say I will do for the future actually done. Actually done. Don't fall for the sizzle and glitz. Go with the real deal. I'm the real deal. Thanks you for listening to me. Hangerforgovernor.com. I will in fact defend public education, improve public education. I will in fact create jobs in Pennsylvania and turn this state around in its economy. This governor has created a rising unemployment rate, even as the national unemployment rate has gone down. I know how to create jobs. Brought 20-plus wind farms to Pennsylvania, $3 billion of investment, thousands of clean energy jobs. Nobody's done more for clean energy than me. And Jo Ellen is one example with her solar panels, but there are 6,000 solar projects across Pennsylvania that very frankly wouldn't have happened but for the things I got done when I had that office. So please go to that website, hangerforgovernor.com. We can beat Governor Corbett with just about any Democrat. But you've got to figure out who's going to be the best next governor, and I'm that man. Thank you.